This video is sponsored by Airalo, my eSIM provider of choice even before they started supporting our channel. Delta Airlines offers a solid product. It's not the world's best. It might not always be worth the prices they command, but for the most part, they are reliably good. This was my assessment when reviewing their regular economy class product aboard their Airbus A330-900, the review of which is available on our channel too if you're interested. So today, let's have a look at what the airline is like one step up. Is Delta Premium Select, that's what their premium economy is called, worth its price? And we'll check that not just by comparing to its economy class, but also to the premium economy product of one of their closest partners, because recently we showcased Air France's Airbus A350 Premium Economy class in a detailed review on a flight to Seattle as well. A flight that was good overall, but had some unexpected weak spots, which makes me all the more curious to see how Delta performs in comparison. To do that, let me take you along a journey, this time from Amsterdam to Seattle, aboard Delta Airlines Airbus A330neo in Delta Premium Select. So without further ado, let's get going. Aviation geeks and frequent flyers, welcome to this new episode of our review series Brutally Honest, where we try to showcase an airline's product in as much detail and with as little drama as possible, helping you make an informed decision when choosing an airline. To help us keep showing more and more airline products, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like under this video. As always, we are open to suggestions for airlines and products to try, and welcome any and all feedback in the comments down below. For the most dedicated amongst you, our merch shop has a really cool collection featuring the most interestingly shaped airport terminals from around the world, hand-designed by a talented graphic artist we teamed up with. Check it out at simplyaviation.com. We've just landed here in Amsterdam from Stockholm Arlanda. Even though I do not live in Stockholm, I booked the ticket from there, as quite often, premium economy, business, or even first-class tickets beginning in Sweden or Norway can be significantly cheaper compared to other European countries due to a variety of factors, including exchange rates, taxes, and competition. So if you are a nerd like we are, who cares way too much about the flight as part of any journey, you might want to check airfares from Stockholm or Oslo, as you might stumble across some great deals from there. For this round-trip ticket in premium economy class from Stockholm to Los Angeles, outbound via Amsterdam and Seattle, returning via Dallas and Paris, we paid just over 13,000 Swedish krona, which is roughly 1,200 euros at the current exchange rate. And a good deal for traveling in premium economy class from Europe to the US West Coast return. Generally, you can expect a Transatlantic premium economy return ticket on Delta to cost anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 euros, depending on the route. Off-season, you might find yourself on the lower end like we are, main season on the higher end. Everything above 2,000 euros return, I would consider pricey and think twice about whether I'm really getting a bang for my buck here. But let's focus on our journey. As we're exiting the aircraft, let's see how long this transit here in Amsterdam takes, simply going from Concourse D to E. The 10:20 a.m. flight to Seattle, that's ours. As there are SkyTeam hubs on both ends of this route, it is served up to twice daily in summer and usually daily in winter. To my surprise, both flights are operated by Delta, as KLM does not serve Seattle at all. Personally, I do not particularly like Amsterdam Airport, as its design forces passenger flows into the head house, which makes this area very crowded. Wait times at passport control have been an issue here for years, but they have improved efficiency by shushing people away during rush hour who don't yet need to go through passport control, and they added a separate express queue for those with tight connections. Both measures amounting more to treating the symptoms than the underlying disease, though. This helped us circumvent the 20-minute wait time, and we made it to our gate in just 21 minutes overall. For all it's worth, that's a great transit time, aided by the fact that one does not have to go through security control when transiting in Amsterdam between the Schengen zone and North America. Even during a transit this short, today's sponsor Airalo can supply you with an eSIM for your journey. Thanks to them, staying connected has become one thing I need not worry about anymore on my travels. On a recent trip to Asia, I simply got my eSIM during a layover in Shanghai while sipping coffee at the lounge. Simply opening up the app, selecting the type of eSIM, I got one for the entirety of Asia, as I am in Hong Kong, Macau, mainland China, Japan, and Thailand during that trip. Select the amount of data. They offer anything from a single gigabyte to unlimited data. Earn money back that I can use on a future purchase, and simply pay using my phone. Then it took just a bit over a minute to activate the eSIM, and I am ready to go. I could have done that waiting in line here in Amsterdam even during a rushed 21-minute transit like this. You can get and install your eSIM before your trip already right now while watching this video. Its validity will only begin once it connects to a cell tower in the country or region you selected. If you're on a big trip around the globe, they even offer a global eSIM that works in almost 170 different countries. And viewers of this channel get $3 or €2.50 off their first purchase when downloading the app using the link in the description and coupon code SimplyAviation. Go get your travel sidekick and download the Airalo app. Prepare for your next trip, be it in a week, month, or year, by getting your eSIM right now. Thank you to Airalo for sponsoring this video, and now, back to the trip. This plane will take us to the United States this morning. November 408 Delta X-Ray, a 2020-built Airbus A330neo, the updated iteration of Airbus' popular A330 twin-aisle aircraft. Our particular plane came in from New York this morning. Delta Airlines inherited its A330 fleet from Northwest Airlines and decided to stick with the type, becoming the sole operator of the updated A330neo in all of North America back in 2019. Today, the airline has a fleet of 39 Airbus A330neos, making them the world's largest operator of the type, with 16 more currently on order. The aircraft is particularly well suited for missions of 8 to 12 hours, which is why you'll find it primarily on Delta's routes to Europe and South America. However, their sizable fleet of A350s, which is the type used on all of Delta's routes longer than 12 hours, is fitted with the same type of premium economy seat, only that the A350 has 4 seats in the center versus just 3 aboard the A330.
We now welcome Zone 2 to board through Sky Priority Lane. Customers traveling with car seats.
Delta Premium Select tickets come with priority baggage handling, check-in, and also priority boarding, with us boarding in Group 2 right after business class. Despite our gate being equipped with 2 jet bridges, only one is being used today, connecting us to door 2. The business class cabin, called Delta 1, is contained between the first 2 doors on the A330neo, with Premium Select being fitted right behind the galley at door 2. It consists of 4 rows in a 2-3-2 configuration, totaling 28 seats, with the chosen model being Collins Aerospace MIQ seat. This is the popular premium economy seat model that you will also find aboard the newer planes of Delta's transatlantic partner airlines, including KLM, Virgin Atlantic, and even on the Air France flight I mentioned before. This means SkyTeam offers an impressively consistent premium economy hard product across the Atlantic, with the same type of seat across the Delta Virgin Atlantic Air France KLM joint venture, except for a limited number of older aircraft. In the Air France video, I mentioned my displeasure with their 2-4-2 configuration, making it quite tight for a premium economy cabin. While we're encountering a 2-3-2 configuration at Delta, it is important to highlight that the fuselage of the A330neo is narrower than the one on the A350, so despite having a seat less per row, these seats are just as narrow as the ones at Air France. We're seated in 23J, a last row starboard side window seat. Placed on each seat is a little amenity kit, pillow, and blanket. There are personal, easy-to-reach power ports with USB-A ports between the seats in front of you. And being 183 centimeters tall, the legroom is good. At a 38-inch pitch, it offers an inch more than Air France's A350 did, according to Airalo.com. Each seat is fitted with a headrest that can be adjusted on the sides as well as vertically. To the left of our leg is a bottle holder with some water already waiting for us, a little remote control for the entertainment system, the seat controls, which include a built-in leg rest, and the headphones for the IFE. The tray table is hidden inside the armrest, perfectly sized to take a look at the amenity kit. Here in Premium Select, each passenger is provided with some lip balm, earplugs, a toothbrush and toothpaste, as well as a pair of eye shades. The crew also just handed out menu cards, which show a choice of 2 dishes available for the main meal service, either chicken curry or a vegetarian pasta, a little mid-flight snack, and a hot snack before landing. We still have a few minutes until departure, giving us a good chance to take a look at Delta's in-flight entertainment system. In Premium Economy, we get to enjoy 13.3-inch screens versus the 9-inch screens used in regular economy. The most popular entertainment option on any flight first, the in-flight map, which can be used in various modes and perspectives, providing a useful overview of the flight. Delta also offers a wide variety of movies and TV shows, with a clear focus on American content. A handful of international options are offered too, and many of the American options offer dubbed audio tracks for different languages. For American viewers, the selection is very good, with plenty of different movies, TV shows, and content from providers like HBO on offer. A handful of games are installed as well, and at the bottom of the screen you'll find another USB-A port as well as an audio port, although the headphones provided come with 2-pin audio jacks, for which the port is located to our left. Which is important because this entertainment system does not yet allow the use of Bluetooth headphones, which the newer one aboard Air France's A350 in the previous video did. Delta's A330neos also offer its signature fast free Wi-Fi. That's their brand name. I did not add the adjectives fast and free, but it is indeed complimentary for passengers with Delta SkyMiles accounts. As we're still on the ground, it's not yet turned on though. Now we can sit back, relax, and enjoy the great engine view this seat offers. Oh look, it's one of JetBlue's Airbus A321neos. We did a review on their fascinating transatlantic economy class product out of Amsterdam and how they revolutionized, and then kind of ruined, their meal service concept. Check out that video too if you're curious. Climbing out of cloudy Amsterdam into the sunshine. I accidentally captured my biggest gripe with these Collins Aerospace MIQ seats right here. Reclining the seat takes away too much space from the person behind. This just moves the screen uncomfortably close to your eyes, and it gives a somewhat claustrophobic feel, which I found surprising for premium economy class. There are premium economy seat types, such as Safran's Ergo FX Premium, which I previously encountered on Japan Airlines, that have a hard shell so that reclining does not affect the person behind at all. The Collins Aerospace MIQ seat is quite bothersome in this regard. Before the main meal service, hot towels were handed out. This is highly appreciated and a more elegant option compared to the packaged moist toilettes that Air France provided. Just minutes after the seatbelt signs were switched off, preparation for lunch service began. A beverage of choice is offered alongside this elegantly packed batch of white cheddar and chive biscuits. The drink? Coca-Cola, served on the rocks in a glass. Nice. As for beverages, Delta offers their standard assortment of non-alcoholic beverages in Premium Select, as well as 2 kinds of beers, a variety of spirits, and a basic selection of wines, all at no extra charge. Our choice for the main course was between vegetarian tomato and mozzarella cannelloni, or what we went with, Thai chicken curry with steamed white rice and stir-fried choy sum. I like how they went a different way than other airlines with these see-through trays. And I also appreciate the elegance of a ceramic dish, because Air France just offered single-use packaging there. And boy, this looks good. Served alongside an oven-warm rosemary focaccia, a dashing salad with dried tomatoes and a little bottle of vinaigrette, and for dessert, another elegant dish, an Italian lemon delight. And were provided with real metal cutlery instead of some flimsy single-use set. Overall, this is an impressive meal service. Every single item is of good quality for premium economy. It's varied, yet nothing too experimental or fancy, plated beautifully. I have no further notes. This was impressive. And thus, also, surprisingly, better than what I got on Air France, where single-use packaging and plastic was still king. The dishes left less of an impression, and the plating was a bit uninspiring. I say surprising because generally, the 3 big US carriers are known for providing mediocre meal services. So seeing Delta impress in this regard is very refreshing. As we're cruising above the Atlantic, the cabin was darkened a bit and we all got to relax after this great meal. Should you be left hungry or thirsty, a self-service bar was set up in the galley where you could grab a limited selection of drinks and various snacks at your convenience. But the crew is also happy to assist with any other beverage needs. Got myself some water and a pack of Biscoff cookies. We're on Delta after all. Look at this gorgeous view over Greenland. It's always such a treat when you cruise far enough north to be traveling over Greenland. At this point, the crew also handed out stroopwafels as a little mid-flight snack alongside a drink. Stroopwafels are a Dutch treat made from 2 wafers with caramel syrup in between. Very sweet, but very tasty, and for some reason US airlines love to offer them on board, not just on flights departing the Netherlands. The lavatories aboard Delta's A330neos are modern, which also means they're a bit tight. Changing tables are installed, and the most basic features are all there. With just a few hundred miles to go, it's time for another meal. This time the choice was between a vegetarian tomato and basil pizza, or what we went with, a steak sandwich with gouda and caramelized onion on a brioche bun, served alongside a berry mousse cake. Ketchup, mayo and mustard on the side, and you could add lettuce, tomato and pickles as you like. And may I just say, damn, this is awesome. I haven't had that many steak sandwiches on a plane, but they were always quite But this, not just beautifully presented, culturally very appropriate as we're on a US airline, it was also just very, very good. Another phenomenal meal service. Bravo Delta. Do you know what Air France served in premium economy class before landing? An economy class breakfast bag. Yeah, you heard me. While Delta went full out with a burger, condiments, ceramic dishes, a pretty berry cake, what did Air France do? They served the exact same breakfast bags one got in economy, and they served the breakfast bags for dinner. What the heck? So as we're beginning our descent into Seattle, and having flown both Delta and Air France in premium economy from Amsterdam and Paris to Seattle, I can say with absolute confidence, Delta is better. There is no question about it. On the ground, they're both the same, offering priority check-in and boarding to all premium economy passengers. On board, they are very similar, with the exact same type of seat, although Delta offers an inch more in pitch. And the soft product, this is where Delta was significantly, unequivocally better. Starting with a hot towel versus a packaged toilette, a proper menu card instead of half a post-it note, followed by a main meal service that was more elegantly plated, with more inspiring dishes. I mean, just compare the lemon delight with the boring old chocolate cake on Air France. I mean, it's not like the country of France isn't known for its pastries and desserts, huh? And they went with the most basic kind of dessert imaginable. And don't even get me started on the pre-landing meal service. I mean, you cannot compare them. These two meals live in different universes. One is an economy class breakfast served for dinner, and one is a thoughtful, high-quality meal plated nicely and accompanied by all the fixings. Many people like to drag US airlines through the dirt, and often, rightfully so. We've done so as well. But there is just no denying that what we witnessed today is extraordinary. Obviously, the product shined even brighter in comparison to Air France, but even on an international level, I would say this might be one of the better premium economy class products. Sure, some East Asian airlines offer amazing seats, as mentioned on Japan Airlines for instance, and these airlines even throw in lounge access, which is incredible. But among normal premium economy class products, Delta leaves a very positive impression. And when the deal is that good, as it was today, it's a no-brainer in my eyes. Whether it's worth the upcharge from economy depends on the price. In general, I am of the belief that premium economy offers the worst value of all classes. You pay significantly more than an economy for a nicer meal, earlier boarding, and marginally more spacious seats. Does the improved meal, 4 inches of extra screen size, slightly better legroom and recline, and cheap amenity kit justify spending hundreds of extra euros? At the end of the day, that's for everyone to decide themselves. But if you are looking for a premium economy product across the Atlantic, Delta is certainly a fine choice. Welcome to Seattle. We actually have another flight to go, heading down to Los Angeles on their Boeing 737. So if you're down, I'd love for you to join me. But if you've seen what you came here to see, thank you for watching, and please come back soon. With that, welcome to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. We just deplaned into Concourse A, which means it'll be a super quick walk over to passport control. The airport's new International Arrival Hall opened only in 2022 and shows the United States' new integrated arrival process. In the past, you went through passport control, then got your luggage, and then cleared customs. Newer terminals like this one, I've also encountered this at Orlando's new Terminal C, newer terminals like this one placed baggage claim first and then you proceed to a counter with your luggage where passport control and customs is being handled together. This means you only need to queue once instead of twice, making the process notably more efficient. And right after, we could proceed to our transfer desk and quickly drop off the bag again before clearing security one more time. The 2 p.m. flight to Los Angeles is ours. Gate B3 means we get to take the little interterminal shuttle train. At boarding, we find ourselves in Zone 3 this time, as the boarding priority does not carry over from the previous flight. Also, there is no Premium Select on domestic flights. The equivalent here is Comfort Plus. This time, we find ourselves aboard a, at the time, Los Angeles-based Boeing 737-800, registered November 3754 Alpha, built in 2001. It is fitted with 4 rows of domestic first class up front, followed by 144 economy class seats in the plane's standard 3-3 layout. The first couple of rows here are labeled as Comfort Plus, meaning these rows offer extra legroom. As we came in Premium Economy, a seat here on the connecting flight was included. Our plane, like the vast majority of Delta 737s, is fitted with personal entertainment screens at every seat, with a USB-A port and audio port at the bottom. We've also got a standard tray table, as well as universal power plugs. The entertainment selection here is very good too, and includes various live television channels as well.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting. Delta Airline. The health and safety.
Oh look, it's our plane from before, getting ready to depart back to Amsterdam. What a beautiful day to fly. Despite being over 20 years old, you can tell how much effort Delta put into refurbishing this plane, even going as far as to put new lavatories in. Being seated in Comfort Plus, we get a few additional snacks with our beverage. Delta's classic Biscoff cookies, a pack of mustard pretzels, and some chips. For a 2-hour flight, totally alright. just like that, we're back in one of my favorite cities. Thank you for sticking with me until the end, for coming along and watching this video. I hope I was able to show you something new, and if I did, please consider subscribing to our channel to not miss our many upcoming videos. Once again, I also want to extend thanks to Airalo for sponsoring this video, my eSIM provider of choice. Get $3 or €2.50 off your first purchase when downloading the app using the link in the description and coupon code SIMPLYAVIATION. And I also want to extend special thanks to all those who continue to support our work with a paid channel membership. But whether you are a channel member, a subscriber, or were simply stopping by for this one video, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again for a new video very soon, and until then, safe travels.